FM.
And you know when you hear this soundtrack, it means the geeks are in town. The name is Kobe, Spikey, and Chroma, and you're listening to Joy 99.7 FM. It's 7:04 p.m. and this is GeekSquad. If you don't know by now, this is the show that takes technology, we break it down into little pieces and bring it closer to home. Basically, we want you not to be afraid of technology. 99% of the time, people are thinking, hey, when they hear technology, they're thinking something that they cannot understand. We want you to understand it. We want to break it down for you. We want it to be like A, B, C, and 1, 2, 3. So, a lot of people have been asking, Geek Squad, every single time you guys come on air, we have questions that are not related to the topic you guys are talking about, but we can't ask them because it has to be relevant to the topic that's being discussed. And that's why we brought the Q&A session where we have people just call in or send us a WhatsApp message or a tweet or Facebook post asking us any tech-related questions because, hey, we're geeks and we're a squad and we have the answers. Not all of it, but we try. So today we're going to do just that. It's the first week of the month and we've decided that's what we're going to do every month. Every first week of the month, we will answer your questions. All your various questions that you have, be it web, be it mobile. If you think you've been hacked, Kukwanase can help you. If you think that, you want to make money, we can help you. If you think that you want to, basically any question, we'll answer it for you. So, with me in the studio, my usual squad, Alfie Rains and Kukwanase. What up? What's the Vim, y'all? We did. So, my producer, Dela Glanu, and Abeku Sankofi, and Dennis Fairboy. He calls himself Fairboy, but really he's dark. So the numbers to call are 0302 216 541, and if you want to send us a WhatsApp, is 0244 340 437. I repeat, 0302 to call, 0302 216 541, and to WhatsApp is 0244 340 and 437. So, yeah, Alfie, Kukwanase. Yesterday was WWDC 2018. If you're listening and you don't know what WWDC 2018 is, it's a worldwide developers conference. Apple always announces their new features and stuff to their OS, mostly to their software. They didn't announce a new iPhone. So if you're thinking there's an iPhone 11 or an iPhone XL, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but there's no new iPhone. It's just an update coming to existing iPhones, iOS 12, and it's packing some new features. You heard about it. You are an iPhone user. Kukwanase and I were Android guys, I know definitely this thing's going to come up. We're going to have that argument, iOS versus Android. One of these. Dela's been pushing, but I don't want to let it happen. The show has barely started and people are already calling. So we have a caller on the line, Cobb. Hello, Cobb. Hello, Jacob.
Jacob from Accra.
Hi, Jacob. Welcome to the show.
Okay, please, last time you said that you help us to know how to put the words into the editing. Google. You don't know how to use the Google properly, so if you can.
Okay, you want to know how to use Google better.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for calling, Jacob. So, yeah, Jacob was asking how to Google. A lot of people mistakenly use Google they actually end up writing long sentences. Alfie, how do you Google?
Google.
Yeah.
I call it during the certified ethical hacking course, we have something we call hacking Google. So you can hack the search results. In terms of how to search. There's a way to search on Google that you can actually get everything that you want. The details, like you can bring in column at certain phrases, So for example, if I want to download a PDF document of probably, let's say, on cybersecurity, I could just do cybersecurity presentation download : PDF. So once you do that, it just gives me a list of all PDFs that talks about that subject. So some people just don't know how to Google, but there's a way to Google.
So, quick one is, how do you Google?
Well, Googling in hackers' perspective.
People always want to talk in hackers' perspective.
First, we use these docs called Google Docs.
Yeah, Google Docs.
And they involve a lot of initials. For instance, if you want to search particular things that involve that are in the URL, of sites. There's something called in URL.
URL is usually the address that people enter into the browser. If you're listening and you don't know what URL is, you want to go to yahoo.com, you type www.yahoo.com. That is the URL. Continue.
Most people really don't know where exactly they are looking for their information.
Right.
Some of their information are text-based. So it will show on the real page. And some of the information will show inside the URL. For instance, maybe you are just looking for banks and so on. So you know that within the URL there will be something bank or service or something about money or something inside it. So you input that in URL inside there with that double column over there, and then you add if it's a bank or whatever it is, you add it in addition. Also, you can even go into the advanced column of the Google place and then input that specific thing there. And then it will be permanent, and then all the things will be you will be searching for.
All the results will come up.
It will just be leading to that.
So we will put some Google tips, how to properly Google on the JoyFM page. Dennis, I'm looking at you. I'll be sending them to you. In fact, I'm sending them to you right now. So we'll be posting them.
Sure.
See, people are WhatsApping me. The numbers are 0302-216-541. Call or WhatsApp 0244340437. My personal phone number is out of service right now. Thank you. So someone is asking, I'm listening to you and hell yeah, I'm scared of technology. How the hell does one track my location or hack my phone? Like, how is it possible? Have you ever been hacked before? I know I'm asking you guys, like, seriously.
Really?
Have you been hacked before?
Yeah, I've been hacked.
You've been
before.
hacked?
Sure.
You, the hacker extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Everyone's been hacked.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Della just got hacked. And he's crying.
I got bugged.
You got bagged. What happened?
I downloaded a file without inspection. Normally I do inspection, but I downloaded it and then I did the installation, and actually it was a smart malware. So it literally hijacked my keyboard and my mouse. I couldn't really do anything. So my best option was hard power my laptop, disconnect the internet before I could delete it from my laptop.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So what's your advice based on that experience? What would you tell people not to do?
You can't trust pirated softwares because it always comes with.
You see, I'm going to speak from the regular user's point of view right now. We don't have money to buy software.
Okay.
So I'm not encouraging piracy, but sometimes
sometimes,
people
but you
will
don't
be forced to go and download freemium software, which is like free
but
for a certain period, and then. But the thing is, we don't know where. The lad who got hacked was downloading a certain software, and unfortunately for him, he got it from the wrong source.
Exactly.
You see, so that's the thing. Is it possible that people can be, educated on how to spot the right sources for where to get software, so that my producer Dela does not get into that kind of trouble again?
Normally, you should look out for the cracks, the activators.
The ones that come with the activators.
Yes, the activators. So you should check. Sometimes the smaller files are pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
When you look at the file size, it
And
could be like 20 KB. It's dangerous. It could be a rat. A remote access.
That man sitting next to you built a rat. Kwekwana
I heard about that.
Yes, Kwekwana sent me a rat, and he was capturing all my passwords and my username.
Really, mine was a better rat.
I'm not saying anything. Okay, so see, this thing is serious. People are asking about how to tell if their devices are not bugged. Like Berima from North Legon says, how do I know my WhatsApp or device is not bugged?
WhatsApp. Currently, for example, with WhatsApp, one of the easiest ways then that people could gain access to your WhatsApp was WhatsApp Web, yes, playing the trick on you. But now they brought a notification where if you access the WhatsApp Web,
iOS too?
Yes, everybody.
Because I know on Android it shows like from a drop down notification. iOS does that. But you see, people are ignorant. A lot of people would see that but wouldn't know that this is what it means.
But so the message is quite vivid. I mean, you recently accessed WhatsApp Web.
You think? Like, okay, I mean, yes, I just accessed WhatsApp. What is web?
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like, don't overestimate everyone to think that they're on the same level as you. If you're listening and you have that notification that says you just accessed WhatsApp over WhatsApp Web, it means, and you know very well that you did not. Go to your settings, go to WhatsApp Web and see the number of computers you're logged in. If you're logged in more than one and you didn't do it,
then you are.
Yeah, someone is tracking your WhatsApp.
And then your apps.
Yeah.
Okay.
So someone's asking, is this program sponsored by Google? Are there no other search engines? Ben from DC. Well, unfortunately, the question that came in was asking how to Google.
Yes.
And I mean, we all know Google is the best search engine out there right now. For some time, there was actually rumors that we have a caller on the line. Hello, Kwabna.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Hi.
Right. I think I really appreciate your program, and I'm a avid listener, right?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and I think, it's about one of the most functional programs on air, right?
Thank you.
Talk about, it's like our life is all about technology and our mobile phones and stuff, right? Yeah. So I think you guys are doing a great job, and you should keep it up, right?
Thank you very much.
Right. I have a little problem.
Sure.
The thing is, you and JoyFM and CTFM are running the same program, technology programs concurrently.
Yes.
Right? And I'm a financial technology, so I have to listen to the two of you at the same time.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And I think the two programs are about, as I said, the functional programs on air.
Yeah.
Because it teaches people how to use their mobile phones, how to use technology. It's like technology is now, the in-thing.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know if any of you could do something about it, because I want to listen to the two programs.
I know. we honestly, as tech heads, we also feel the same way, and we honestly really wish we didn't have to crash. We really wish it didn't have to happen. I'm thinking, it's a conversation that we will have.
That's true. Please do something about it for us. And a lot of us are really interested in what you are doing.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's different from the politics and the stuff that we hear on the airways all the time. And these are the things that we need to do. Prime time programs. Okay? And I think these are the programs. Okay, so you two should do something about it. Thank you very much.
But if you do miss our show, we have our podcast on myjoyonline.com, so you can always go and listen.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Great. So we'll share the link on our Facebook wall if you miss it.
All right. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much for your support. Yeah. So as I was saying, Bing was accused of displaying to its users Google search results.
Yeah.
Microsoft. Bad Microsoft. But, because of such tricks and how easy Google makes, and Google is always improving. That's why we always talk. Yeah. It's even become a household name. When you want to search, people tell you, Google it. Google it. Quick one, as you wanted to say something.
Yeah, I want to help on the question the first guy asked about how to know if you are being backed or something.
You would know.
Well, sometimes you will be there, you've not touched your phone, and then just the screen will just pop up and light up. Yeah, it means something has
happened.
Yeah, something is connected to your phone.
It's not any ghost.
And there are a few tricks just to know that there's really something happening on your phone.
Right.
There are certain codes for Android.
Right.
For instance, if you press *#21#, it's going to show you whether your call is being diverted, your messages are being read or sent to a third party.
So when you dial *#21#, you call it.
It's just
you dial *21 and then you press the call button.
Right. Yeah. And then to
Hold
show
that
you
thought. We've got another call on the line. Hello, Ima.
Hello.
Hi, Ima.
Yeah, hi. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, my name is Emmanuel, calling from Adenta area.
Hi, Ima.
And last week I listened to your program. I was so impressed. And this week I decided that I'll call in to see how you guys can help me. I run a home nursing agency, and I'm in dire need of software to help me personalize my business.
Okay.
But the truth of the matter too is that I don't have too much money, and getting the software is quite expensive.
Yes.
So I don't know if Anasi or any of the other guys can help me out with this problem that I have on my mind.
Okay. They're listening, and I'm sure they can help you. Alfie and
business.
He said it's a home clinic.
Yeah, home nursing agency.
Home nursing agency. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they'll drop their social media handles, and you can hit them on social media, and they will be able to support you. Right.
Sure.
All right, that's fine. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Right. So yeah. Continue. You were saying.
Well, the code again, *21#.
Then you dial it.
It will show you all those things, and also *62#.
*62#.
That one will give you whether the voice is being recorded or anything of that sort. Yep. And people should also know their IMEI. That's the serial number of their phone. By dialing *06#. And write it down in case it's missing. You can use that one to maybe look for it.
But you see, the thing is, I've had a lot of people who called me, "Hey, Kobe, I lost my phone. I didn't enable tracking. I didn't enable any cyber, lost phone." Yeah, more calls. Timo on the line. Hello, Timo.
Hello.
Hi.
Yes. I have a problem with my phone.
Right.
The internal problem, the Android. I mean, it's unstable now, and there was a pop-up, factory data reset. I did it. I lost all my data, my media, everything.
Yeah.
But the problem still persists. I don't know what could have been the problem. If you could help me.
What phone model is it?
It's Infinix.
Okay. Okay, right. So.
And I can't access any of the apps. None of the apps on the phone is working as of now.
Have you tried booting in safe mode?
And the phone keeps rebooting itself every second. It's not stable. It's not stable now.
Okay, so you should try booting in safe mode. When you turn off the phone, hold the volume down button, and then power it. It will keep holding the volume down button while you power it. It will take you straight to safe mode. If the problem still persists in safe mode, you'll need to flash the phone.
I think I need, because what you have done it several times.
And still.
And still.
Then you need to flash the phone.
Is he tech savvy?
Are you tech savvy?
No, I'm not.
At all?
That's what I've got him.
Okay. So, Kukwana, do you have any recommendations from him?
Well,
he needs to flash
knew
it.
a little bit, I would have shown him how
some tricks. So
he
has
to
find
an
an
expert.
expert.
Probably I will discover.
Can you direct him?
Well, you have to download a crack software called Miracle Box.
Miracle Box. Wow.
Yeah, it's called Miracle Box, and it's what's the model of your Infinix?
It's Infinix. It's running on Android.
No, the model, the Infinix.
Infinix what? Oh, I've even put the phone out.
Well, look at the back and then look for the model.
Yes.
Yeah, and go to Need ROMs.
Mid-ROM.
Yes, Need ROMs.
The Miracle Box, I should go to Mid-ROM.
No, the Miracle Box, just search for it online. But you're going to look for the flash file of your phone.
Okay.
Yeah, at Need ROMs.
So with this one and the flashing, which one is simple?
It's the same as the flashing.
That is the flashing.
Yeah.
I think Kokwana, what you'll need to do is he'll need to contact you personally, because if people don't flash their phones right, they could end up breaking it. So, Timo, if you're listening, I think it'll be best if you get in touch with Kokwana after the show. He can really help you, and he's always available. He'll find you. Trust me. So we have another call on the line, Richard. Hello, Richard.
Good evening, boss.
Good evening, Chief.
So glad for this topic you guys are discussing this evening.
Thank you for joining us. Right.
My phone is a tablet.
Right.
Huawei T180.
Okay.
I don't know. I think one way or the other, I got drunk and I think I uninstalled the, Google Play service. Since then, anything I do, it doesn't go through.
Right.
It will keep telling me update this. When I press update, it will go and then the screen will like go off and then come back to the same message that is popping out. Updates. I'm playing Candy Crush in the level I am right now. Anytime I go in, it will tell me to update. If I press the update key, it doesn't update.
But you did sign in to social media before you started playing Candy Crush, right? So your progress is probably saved.
Sorry?
I said, did you sign in before you started playing Candy Crush?
No, I just downloaded it.
So you didn't sign in?
No.
Oh, okay, that means that you've lost you could lose your...
Yeah, he has to try and link his social account.
Yeah,
so
but when he opens, it tells him to update it. So, okay, from my experience, the first thing would be to... What phone is this again?
It's a Huawei.
It's a Huawei. Okay, you can use like a certain software like there's iTools where you can force install an APK, download a Google Play services from APK, free.com. All these sites that host the APKs, you can download the Google Play services from those sites and then push it manually to the phone or the tablet.
So you said APK what?
APK free, there's so many of them. But I can't recommend any of them on air. Because I'll be doing free adverts for them. They're not paying. Can you turn down your radio?
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so just basically Google the Google Play Services.apk. So you need to add a .apk.
Download.
And then you add a download. It will take you to where you can get it from, the latest version. Download it, and then you can use the Huawei tool to actually push and install it. Are you tech savvy?
Why do what?
Are you tech savvy?
I don't understand what.
I mean, do you know a lot of tech or just basic? Because then we would have shown you how to use the Android tools.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to push it. But then that would be a lot of commands. Okay. So just Google and then copy the APK to the phone and install it manually.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
We will drop our social media handles. When you have any challenge, you can hit us up.
Okay. Please, what's your social media handle?
Oh, after
the show we'll mention it. So just stay tuned.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. So we have another WhatsApp question. Hello, good evening. Please, which programming language is on demand in 2018 and which one is easiest to learn? Thank you. Alfie. Before you answer that, we have a question. We have a caller. Hello, Kojo. Hello, Kojo.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Okay, I want to find out, sometimes when you have a memory card in your phone, it has so much space.
Yeah.
The space on the phone is get filled up easily. I mean, with one or two apps, it's full. But it's not all the apps that will be allowed to move to
the SD card. Yeah.
The SD card. I want to know if there's a way of actually moving those movable apps onto the memory card so that I'll have some free space so that my phone can run faster.
Okay, quick one will answer that. Well, hold on, we have another caller. Hi, Lila.
Yes, hello.
Hi.
Can I go on?
Yes, please, you can.
Okay. Wonderful program to start with.
Thank you.
My issue is I have a Hotmail account.
Right.
Yeah? And once someone forwarded a message to me, which I had to forward to another person.
Right.
Since I did that, all my mails I receive in my Hotmail, the person receives it as well.
Email forwarding?
Yeah.
Yeah, email.
So you'd want to stop that?
Yes.
Okay. So we will address that in a very short while. Thank you for calling. Okay, so first off, the gentleman that wants to move his files onto his SD card, Kukwanas, you wanted to answer that?
Well, I think with that, most of the phones that come in, they don't have very huge internal memories.
Yeah.
So depending on the apps you are installing, they get full very easily. And I think he should rather just uninstall some of the apps. Yeah, and then free memory on the device.
I was going to suggest custom ROM. Yeah, I mean, a custom ROM that takes more. Anyway. You were showing me a message so we have this from Robbie Tolkien. Hi, Kobe. What does it mean to encrypt my phone? And also, what do I do if I find out my phone is hacked? Cybersecurity people. Wow. You guys are in high demand.
Yeah.
I should quit my job and join y'all.
He says, how does he know when he's what?
What does it mean to encrypt one's phone, and how does he know if he's been hacked?
Encryption. Okay, so encryption. Well, first off, the first is probably locking your phone, right, with a passcode. Let's say a 4-digit passcode or a 6-digit passcode, right? Mm-hmm. That part of encryption, in terms of before someone gains access to it, the person needs your code, or if someone wants to crack it, the code has to be decrypted.
Right.
Just like when there was this FBI issue where they couldn't get into the iPhone,
but some people eventually did it.
Yeah. But iOS patched it up eventually. So that part of encryption is there. Then we have you can have the call encryption. Mm-hmm. Okay, so with the call encryption, it's just like the way WhatsApp has introduced this end-to-end encryption, where the channel is encrypted when you're talking, and so someone could actually be listening, but the person won't understand because the channel is encrypted, and so it's encrypted in the sense of the human mind can't really understand it. So if you want to encrypt more things, I think it's got to do with apps, third-party apps, basically. But you need to be careful of that, because some will do the encryption for you, but at the back end might mess you up a bit. So you should know.
Well, how does he tell if it's hacked? Cool.
Well, seems I've mentioned that already. You
did.
Just being there and just seeing your screen light up
and all that.
and all those things, and dialing the short codes that we've given
to know if your calls are being forwarded
or whatever.
So is that the only process? Like, is that the only way that people can actually hack into your phone? Because once upon a time, I did something on a phone, and I could literally control everything on the phone remotely. I could initiate, the voice recorder. I could let the camera actually take pictures. I could basically do everything. I could remotely connect to the phone and do anything I wanted. But the screen would never light up.
Well,
I know if the police are listening, it wasn't anyone else's phone. It was my personal phone. I didn't do it to anyone for educational purposes only. Let me clarify that disclaimer. So in such a case, because I know what I did, which is the phone was rooted and I installed spy software. Very, very, very good spy software. Unfortunately, a developer stopped developing because certain countries, people were using it to spy on their spouses and all that. And before we get on, I'll go another caller. Hello, Gerald.
Yes, sir.
Hi. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, sorry.
GeekSquad.
Guys are really doing good.
If you could turn down your radio a little bit.
Hello?
Yeah, could you please turn down your radio?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Is it better?
Yes, it's much better.
Sure. I'm having a problem with my brother's phone.
With your...
There's a virus attack, that is AVG, giving us a notification that there is a virus attack. But when you try to work on it, it's not doing anything.
Okay.
And to a certain extent, it's even demanding for your phone number for an SMS, and I don't know what is happening.
Okay, so my hackers here are really nodding and they're happy because they know what's happening to you. They're going to answer your question in a few minutes. Thank you for calling.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and let me be specific. It's affecting mostly my browser and my Facebook account.
Yeah.
That is where this incident is happening.
Okay.
So what do I do?
So basically, you're suffering from an adware, and adware gives you false positive information. So you don't actually have a virus, but it's going to tell you have a virus. And when you click on it, then you get a virus.
Yes.
Or when you put in your details, then you've given out your personal information. So the best option is, each time it happens, if you're using Android, you just the menu. You can sometimes double click on the menu or the left pan option where you see all the windows you've opened, and you just close it. You just close the browser or the tab. and then
or close all tabs.
Yeah, close all tabs. And but your next option will be, if you're using Android, then you can go to Application Manager, go to your Chrome, your browser, and then reset it. Clear data. Yeah. So you clear wherever the hardware is coming from.
Yeah. And the lady who called earlier, she said her Hotmail was forwarding messages.
Yes. So that one is gonna be in her Gmail account.
No, Hotmail.
Oh, she's using Hotmail.
She said she's using Hotmail.
So she needs to go to her account settings, email forwarders. She'll find the email that the third party's email, the one who received the email. Then she just deletes it. She just clears it and saves it there.
Okay.
That'll be it.
That'll be it. Okay, so we have also in this ANAS era, how do I identify a hidden camera or recording devices? That's Benverma from North Legon, and he's already tried your codes that you sent, and he has not forwarded. And he's also asking, what does he do if data is forwarded? If data is forwarded, does it mean his data is going to be going?
Data forwarded, no.
Well, forwarding to where? Actually,
exactly.
The question is not very complete.
Yeah. Because of the options, he's trying to say that if the data is forwarded, then
there's another call on the line. Hello?
What does he do?
Well, he's not going to get.
Hi.
Yeah. Yeah. Concerning the search engine issue,
right?
Someone taught me something else that, like, you need something from, let's say, some hardware or some kitchen appliances. You can use this like home/appliances/kitchen. And I want to know, what does that command also, / or / command, what does it
when you are searching
have to do with it? Yes.
Okay.
Instead of typing or putting your search in a sentence, you just use like keywords with the / or the /. And I want to know much. And also concerning the earlier issue I raised about the brand of phone, is Samsung Z2.
Okay.
And that model is a little complicated dealing with concerning the virus attack I talked about.
Okay. Right. So we will get to that shortly. Yeah, quickly, you want to get that?
Yeah, if I can say something about that.
Before that, there's another call on the line. Hello, Nana.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Yeah, please, I'd want to find out, is it worth it to root your phone and then install a software like Viber for Android or SoundGain? Is it worth it? And what application, music application, would you recommend for an Android phone? And then my third is, how can one become a member of the Geek Squad if he wants to?
Sure. Thank you for calling, Nana. I will answer the last question first. We have a Telegram group which we'll be announcing before the end of the show, and you can join that group. We have a lot of geeks there who don't want to be known. That's why they don't come on the show, but they will answer all your questions. They're geniuses. Some of them I've known all my life. Some of them I just got to know, but then they're all good. So we'll announce the Telegram group. We'll post a link to on the page, and you can join the Geek Squad. So yeah, you want to address the questions?
Well, what was it?
So
to the other man, computers actually don't understand natural language.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you should just put the sentence there like that, Gmail is going to divide it. Google is going to Gmail. Yeah, the same. Google is just going to divide it up and then put those things there by itself.
Yeah.
And it makes the work much more difficult for it. So you can't get the best results. So instead, if you should rather know those things and put it there yourself, the search results will be very refined. And you have everything you want.
So basically, it's in programming, you have a term for natural expression.
Natural expressions, yeah. Yes.
So that's why you cannot speak to the computer in normal speak.
Yes.
You have to use the way the computer will understand it. How do I check how many computers my WhatsApp is logged on? Just go to menu. You'll see WhatsApp web. Hit WhatsApp web. You'll see, if you haven't logged on to any of them, it'll bring you the QR code scanner. The QR code is that whole black and white thingy that looks like a jumbled mess of dots and squares, but that's a QR code. The other caller was also asking a question. Yeah, I just answered that. So, I was talking about the hacking.
Yeah.
And then basically, so if you receive a phone from someone and the phone is already rooted, you should basically just remove.
This question.
let me read this out. Good evening, guys. Thanks for the discussion. Please, I have a feeling my wife has a way of tracking my calls and messages on her phone. She's able to track some of my contacts that she thinks I'm doing something with. She's able to go into my gallery and out of my contacts. She knows in real time when there's any call between me and my contacts. Please, how can I solve this issue? It's really creating a lot of problems and it's pissing me off. Please, I need your help. Thanks. And his DP is a picture of him and his wife. Aww. Okay, so this man has a serious issue.
Yeah.
We need to solve it.
We need to solve it. So
GeekSquad to the rescue.
Two options. It's
reset
either,
the damn phone.
Yeah. Maybe resetting will not be the first option for him, but if he's if the wife has installed a spyware application on the phone, now some of them, now the new ones are able to hide the icon, so he won't really see.
Yeah.
So first he has to do an inventory of his apps. Go through all your apps. If you see any app you didn't install, remove it.
You see, and this goes back to when I was doing what I was doing. If the person is rooted the phone, and then you install, it's going to actually mark that app as a system app. And if you ask the person to go through the system app list, you're going to confuse them.
So your best shot is you reset your phone.
Go to device administrators on your phone too. You'll see a list of phones that have been given administrative rights. If you find any app in there that you did not install, like the Android Find My Device, or if you're using Prey, or if you're using like an AVG antivirus or anything, you'll find those ones there. But if you see anything suspicious, like Android something that you know you didn't put there, brother, that is it.
Well, that person should also try the codes I gave, at least to know whether there is something
forwarding going on.
Eavesdropping.
But I think we should talk about this phone tapping and phone tracking, phone bugging. If it's legal and how people can get into it, we need to get people. So next week, if you're listening and you're a victim and you want to come and share your experience with us, why not just hit my producer up and we will have you gladly come and share your experience. So we have another question. Hello, please can the Android operating system on my Lenovo tab I bought from China be changed to an English version? I've changed the language to English, but still so much Chinese. It doesn't have Play Store and will not allow me to install it. Thanks, Steven. Steven, you need to flash it.
I think since he's been able to change the language, that's okay, because those phones actually, like the Docomo type, that's Japan and China, they don't really work with Google at all.
Because Google is banned in China.
Yeah, they don't.
YouTube and all that. We have a caller on the line. Kweku's in the studio. Kweku.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, Kweku.
Yes, I keep on getting these promptings on my Samsung phone. Samsung. It said, unfortunately, Google search has stopped
responding.
Keep on coming. Every 5 seconds, it keep on coming. I have tried several means. I've gone to settings and everything to stop it, but still keep on persisting. I don't know how to go about it.
Okay, so we will answer that in a moment.
All right,
thank you for calling. Kweku and answer. Well, Google search has stopped responding.
With that Google search thing, I think he just have to format the phone.
So you have to back up.
So if it doesn't give him the chance and it's popping up so fast, then he has to use the hand reset. He has to use press the volume down,
power, and then the home button, and then reset the phone. In some cases, the volume up
rather. Yeah, it depends.
Home button and then a power button. So, but first, back up your stuff. GeekSquad don't want to be held responsible
back up anymore.
Well, if he's using an Android phone, like he says he's using a Samsung, you can use Smart Switch. With Smart Switch, once you connect it, it just lets you. The only thing you have to do is allow it to read. So if you're listening, download Smart Switch, connect your phone, and do the backup. And then you do the reset. Kenneth Akakpo says, please, my Vodafone call is forwarded to another Vodafone number. How do I stop that? Help me with the code.
You need the code. So you just go to
call
forwarding in your phone settings. So if it's using an Android phone, phone settings, call settings, and then he should go to call forwarding. You'll see the number there. He just take it out.
Okay. You see the number there. You should just clear it from there.
Yeah, clear it from there. And then if it has the option to turn it off, then you turn it off.
Turn it off, right? Okay. So Kobe exclamation mark. I have bought a Lenovo used laptop only to realize that it has a supervisor password in the BIOS. I need to enable virtualization, but I cannot enable it. Kukwanas, I know you are notorious for removing BIOS passwords and all that.
Yeah. Well, you know, mostly the built-in what do you call it, CMOS battery. Yeah, you know, sometimes it can do wonders. Just removing it and clearing everything.
Waiting for a while, yeah.
But what about computers that don't have CMOS batteries, but they have like a CMOS notch on the board?
Oh, okay.
But if the person doesn't know what you're saying, okay, because it's easy for you. Well, somebody will go and open their laptop, see the CMOS notch, and just go and, you know.
What is happening now is technical, so he should rather send it to someone too.
Okay, so Kofi Amako, I've tried the codes and I have voice call forwarding when unreachable, forwarding to 211. So how do I stop it? I use iPhone, please.
So 211
might probably voicemail.
Voicemail, yeah. So if you don't want your message to go to voicemail, just turn it off.
So he's using an iPhone.
Yeah, so you go to settings, scroll down, under general, you should see phone. Click on the phone.
Call forwarding. Turn it off.
Yeah.
But it's voicemail, so if you don't like voicemail.
Yeah, if you don't like I am forwarding to my other number, so if I check right now, I know it's forwarded to my other number. I did it personally.
Yeah, and I've seen some, when you're using like the Samsungs that use dual SIM phones, there's a setting that enables the other standby line, so when it's unable to receive calls because you're on the other one, it will forward the calls to the other one and vice versa.
Yeah.
So if you see it may be your other number. Hi, good evening. Please, I'm using HTC Desire I, which gets heated up easily and battery also drains fast. Any help, please? I know battery drain is associated with devices heating, so your battery is draining because the phone is heating. How does he stop that?
Well, with that particular thing, there's no solution to it.
Oh,
you know,
it's a hardware problem.
It's a dry joint under the CPUs. And
dry joint under the CPU. What does that even mean?
Meaning, it's trying to, you know, I don't know how.
You don't have to break it down. Okay. So basically, it's a problem with the phone.
Yeah, hardware.
I'm sorry.
He shouldn't worry. He shouldn't even send it to repair.
It's unsolvable.
It's just not going to work.
Yeah.
I trust Kwame. Kwame Awume, is there any app I can download so I use 2 numbers on my iPhone?
Yeah.
iPhone 4.
Let me check it up name for him.
I remember when I was using an iPhone, I had this little device. It was a Bluetooth device. I put a SIM inside and it connected to the iPhone through Bluetooth. And then when I get calls, it had a special app so I could answer, you know, the calls. I still have that device, but it doesn't make sense because there's so much delay. And it's an iPhone. I flashed my Samsung S6.
Okay, sure.
Sure. Say
second phone.
It's called second phone. Yeah. So if you're listening, Kwame Awume, go to the App Store, look for second phone. I flashed my Samsung S6, and since then I have not been able to access mobile money wallet, check my credit balance or bundle data. What do I do? It means that his USSD is
not responding.
It's not responding.
So it was either the flash didn't go well.
Yeah.
So either
he flashed an American firmware.
Well, most of the phones that are, you know, the refurbished ones, you know, when you look at the back and you look within the phone, the model numbers are different. So if
it's an S6, you can't get into the phone because it's sealed. S6 sealed. You can't remove the back.
No, it's not the back. Just going
into the serial number and checking what is on the back of the phone too. Okay, that's how you know the phone is refurbished. Nice.
With that one, you try flashing it with the right firmware, but meanwhile they've flashed it already with the wrong firmware.
So you're just wrong. So what's the solution for that?
Well, the solution, I guess you should flash it with the right firmware rather.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he should actually look for the model number within the phone, and then use that to get the firmware.
He should use the download mode.
The download mode to see the model. Yeah. So when you go to your download mode, volume down, power button, home button, it takes you to download mode. You see the actual model number of your phone and use that to look for your firmware and then flash it. Okay, so this question requires all your attention. And I just rapped, man. I deserve a mention. Hello, geeks. I'm level 100 student currently studying a BSc in Information Systems Science. One of modules for this semester is object-oriented programming. And the language we're being trained in is C#. However, I follow some developers on Twitter and I find that there are advanced languages and developer tools that these developers are using to create industry solutions. Question 1. Are we being misled in schools, as I feel we're being taught obsolete stuff that would not be helpful when we graduate? Question 2. Do I sign up to third-party online platforms like Udemy and edX to pursue programs that will be relevant in dealing with real-life issues? That's K from Wager. K, you are the real MVP. I mean, we all know the answer to this question, but...
Well. First off, I won't say he's been misled. C# is actually a good start if you're starting programming. So if you are a newbie, it's the basics. So I mean, they are not misleading you. But if they are teaching you C# throughout, then yeah, of course, you're being misled. But I think one challenge with our schools is we do more theory than practical. And so with that part, you falling on third-party platform like Udemy and stuff will give you the practical experience, so you can learn advanced tools. But the C#, C++, those ones are like basics that you need to know if you really want to get into programming.
Okay, so if you're listening, you need C#, but learn other languages. Yeah. What other languages would you recommend?
Other languages? You can do PHP. You can go for Java. Which is, of course, very tough. Java and Swift for iOS. But now I know the new, Google, the Flutter. It's you can build both iOS and Android. So since it's a new technology, I would recommend he should just look at that. I mean, it could save him, but then still he needs the Java.
Okay. Quick one answer. So someone just forwarded his screenshot for the code that he entered. Setting interrogation succeeded. Voice call forwarding when unreachable forwards to a certain number. It's enabled. The rest are disabled. So how does he disable the call forward? It's an iPhone. So basically same process. We have a call on the line.
You answered that already, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so hello caller. Hello Raymond.
Yeah.
Hi.
Bobby, what's up?
Very well.
Yeah, Scopus.
Scopus, what's going on? That's one of the veterans of GeekSquad. Scopus, don't tell me you have a problem.
Yeah, I was just listening and I heard the question about the C# thingy.
Yeah.
So I decided to call in. Actually, I'm one of the people who think that a lot of us say we learn too much theory and not practicals, but I think it's important that we do theory.
Okay.
Because I have a bunch of people sitting in my office. They know, I don't want to mention any name of any school, but they come out of their schools, they know a lot of practicals, very little theory. When you face problems, when you face actual programming problems, that's when the theory becomes important. You have memory leak, what does it mean?
Yeah.
You have, how do you call it, your solution is not working, you need to develop an algorithm.
Yeah.
Computer structures, what do they mean? It is really, really important if you are doing enterprise level and high level programming. So I think we should be very careful when we are talking about practical and theory. And the issue with C#, it's very important. I think C# is a bit too high to start from programming. You should start from C or basic even for you to understand what programming really means.
Yeah.
What actually happens when you code. Nowadays, our schools are just teaching you, okay, write a code. They don't really tell you what the computer is going through.
True.
And so when you face real-life problems where you have done everything and it doesn't work, you've used all the frameworks and they are not working, then what happens?
True.
Now you need to go into the code and fix that problem because somebody actually sat down and wrote that framework using C or C# or something.
Yeah.
So I think that, yes, it's true. Your school is teaching you C#. Relax, learn the theory. When you get out, build upon it. The school is just supposed to point you, but you need to build up yourself.
Right. Okay, so basically there needs to be a balance between theory and practical.
Yeah.
There needs to be, but I think that we need to focus a lot more on the theory, why things happen, and not what to do with them.
Okay. Yeah. Raymond, I will need you on the next episode of GeekSquad when we're talking about the courses people are studying in school. So
give me a call, please.
I will, definitely. We have another caller on the line. Hello, Alex.
Yeah, hi.
Hi. Welcome to the show.
Great. My name is Alex.
Hi.
I have a Hotmail account, and I'm aware that somebody has been trying to hack my account. I'm aware of it.
Okay.
But what I do is, I keep replying the person just to insult them. Now my question is it advisable to keep replying them just in case they could hack my Hotmail through that process?
Okay. Certified ethical hackers.
Well, if you're just doing response, then fine. As long as you're not clicking links and you're not following trails, attachments, you're good to go.
Right.
I'm not clicking on any link.
Sure. Okay, then you're safe. Good. But then, I mean, you've insulted them enough, don't you think? All right, so last question. Time flies, man. I tried the *#62# on my phone. I saw some phone number. What do? Wanda from Japan. Wanda, if it's an Android phone, like we said, go to your settings and disable call forwarding. I said the last question. You want me to answer? My phone goes off every 5 minutes during a call, and I have to call back.
Check your network.
Is it yeah, I know a certain network does that. Dela, anytime you call me, specifically at that time it goes off. Please, do you have any institution that I can learn how to do all these by myself? Richard from Ashali Butcher. There's not one single institution that I can learn every single thing. You just have to be hungry for knowledge and then just go out there and acquire that knowledge.
Explore.
I'm Chris from TM, very educative program. Please, may you guys come out with the phone codes again because I can't only remember *#21#. Quick one answer.
Well, *#62#.
*#62#, *#21#. Hi guys, nice show. If I get the response disabled after using a code, does it mean my phone is safe? Nanaisi? Yes, please. Nanaisi, your phone is safe. And the last one. Thank you very Dela.
It's too long.
Thank you very much for the discussion. That's not about plastic waste.
Nah, that's not about us.
That's not us.
That's not us.
But we could use technology to solve the plastic waste problem.
Yeah, sure.
One day we will discuss that. How do you unblock yourself when you release someone? I don't think that's possible. You have to get a person's phone to unblock yourself. So, it's been a great time. And unfortunately, 60 minutes has gone by so fast. And until next week, which we will be discussing how to check if your phone has been tapped or hacked or bugged, that I'm looking at you. We need to discuss that because people are very concerned about the legality of it. I'm seeing Samson Ladia Yenini. I think we'll talk to him, don't you think? Okay, so thank you for joining us. For those who called, we're hoping we're able to solve your problems. We will be publishing the Telegram group on our Facebook page at Joy997FM and on Twitter at Joy997FM. And you can join the Telegram group. If you don't know Telegram is a messaging software application just like WhatsApp. But it allows for more people than WhatsApp. There's no limits. So you can join us and able-bodied geeks like Alfie, like Ukwananse, like Raymond Scopus, who just called, I don't want to mention names, but
Squad.
The squad, the Geek Squad is there. And if you think that you're a geek and you want to join the squad, why not? Just hit us up and then show us what you've got. Don't forget, we are working on that hackathon. That's the CEO of Vocacom, Nana Osei Frifa, challenged us. So if you know you're a hacker, just stay tuned. We will announce how it's going to happen. So you can join us. Bring your tools, bring your A game, bring your team. We're going to try and hack Ghana Post GPS. If you win, maybe you just might get something from it. So, a big shout out to, first of all, I have to do this. Today's my mother's birthday.
Yeah.
So happy birthday to the General. I'm sure she's listening. She's the reason why I'm on radio now.
Sharp.
Yeah, she's a former broadcaster. So shout outs to her. Shout outs to Della, my producer. I've mentioned your name a lot today. Yeah, And Alfie Rains, thank you for joining us. Dennis, the dark boy, who calls himself the fair boy. Abeku Sankofi, my producers. And Gilbert.
This GPS app thing, the hackathon and so on. I'm just trying to tell them that they shouldn't try hacking it from their house.
They shouldn't try hacking from home. It's impossible.
It's not that it's not possible.
It's not legal.
They will be arrested.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. So listen to Quick Anansi's advice. Don't try hacking from home.
Don't try to find a loophole before you come
to the hackathon, because if you do it from home, it's illegal and you will be arrested if you're found out. So hackathon is legal because the people are giving you permission to test their system. So once again, don't try this at home. Come to the venue when we announce it, and then come and try it. So I've given all the shout outs, right?
Yeah.
Up next is the news, after which we have Sammy Forson with Overdrive. Sammy Forson poked a lot of fun at my Alienware today. I know, boy. I'll get him. The charger is heavier. He says the low current in my neighborhood is because of my laptop's charger.
And when the charger, you have to go and buy it at Abosokai.
And when my charger breaks, I have to go and get it at Abosokai. My laptop charger.
It's too big.
I know, boy.
The charger is even heavier than